And the ball's in the air and controlled by Baylor, and Mitchell out of the backcourt. Davion Mitchell, one of the best on-the-ball defenders now on offense. And he'll be guarded up top by Cedric Russell of Louisiana Lafayette. Straight man-for-man defense. Mitchell takes it inside, drives in the lane, a whistle. And here comes Louisiana with the 2-on-1. Gay leaves it off underneath for two, Malik Wilson. And it's 2-0. And here's another steal by Wilson. Wilson off the turnover. Wilson gets it to roll in, force it into him, and another steal. This time taken out of there by Vital. On the drive, layup attempt is good for two. Back the other way. And the pull-up from outside, that's Butler for three. And now end-to-end action, and that layup for two. And we see where Butler was shaken up momentarily, coming back the other way. Drilling the three is Teague. Baylor, Mitchell, lob underneath for Jonathan Chama. He gets it back off the deflection and lays it in for two. Both teams hoping to go into that contest undefeated. And that jumper rattles in for Duguay. Hands it off to Devin Butts, who just came into the game. The transfer from Mississippi State. And the tap underneath and the bucket. Louisiana off the double team up top. And they're hawking Butler. Outside, that three-point bucket is buried by Davion Mitchell. And it's 15-11 in favor of Baylor. Ball's knocked away. Here's Mitchell. Will take it inside. Stutter step, layup two. And AU from three-point range, swish. Flagler, nice tap pass underneath and the finish. Duguay underneath with the entry pass on the cutter. Russell for two. Mitchell gets through the zone. Outside, here's Butler, tees up a three. That rolls out. Vital on the rebound. And nice hole in the middle for Teague, who just throws up the floater for two. Here's Mayer, dribble drive, penetration, leave it off. Jonathan Chama Chachua. Akuba in the paint, banks it in. And now Butler will try to settle it down. Alley-oop, and Meyer with the finish for two. Teague, jab step. Back up top for Mitchell. Mitchell, he's double teamed, sealed off, and Butler for three, and that is good. Mitchell posted up, man. They had Jonathan Chama Chachua. And then here's Flagler for two. Duguay with that shot and the miss. And here come the Baylor Bears. Three-pointer on the way. Three-pointer's good by Maceo Teague. I think it's the, I thought they were in the bonus already, but we'll have to check that again. Stats were different as Flagler connects from three-point range. Louisiana's gone cold. No baskets in the last 4:35. Here's Davion Mitchell with the stuff off the steal. He'll take it in bounds. Again, that double team just hasn't been working, as it's been good ball movement by Baylor. That three-pointer is good again by Flagler for Louisiana. And inside, AU lays it up and in. He launched 245 three-point attempts. Good addition to this team. Cryer off the bench. LJ Cryer with his first basket. Russell, shot clock down to 10. Good defense. And underneath, that basket will go and one. As advertised, you've got LJ Cryer. There's a wide open look, and that's Cryer. Looks for a cutter. And then in traffic, that bank shot's good by Wilson, Malik Wilson. In the game now for Wilson. And that scoop shot is up and in. The layup for Davion Mitchell. So Mitchell in the game now into double figures. He has 9. 49-34. Pitts with that little floater with the right hand. Again a drive. Again it's Mitchell. Again for two. Against the University of Washington Huskies. Teague dribble drive. Floater in the lane. It's good as he gets knocked down. His AU three-point range, and that is a good bucket from three. And they led by as many as 16 points in the first half of play. So let's see if they could pick it up where they left off. Three-point range, Butler squares up. That's money, and it's a 16-point lead off the steal. Here comes Teague, lobs it up, and the finish by Vital is off the mark. And back the other way, here's Butler running the court, lay it up with the left hand for two. Like to maybe get the starters out, give them some rest heading into tomorrow's game. It's a quick turnaround. Russell from three-point range. Here's Vital. He got banged around. He goes up off glass for two. Russell outside. The penetration inside. Russell goes up and one. Back up top. Here's Flagler. Flagler, Teague, three-pointer on the way, and that is money. Trying to break it out here. Texas Tech. Texas, three-pointer on the way. Flagler, no good. Followed up and in by Mayer. They swing it around, and deep in the corner, that three-pointer is buried by Cedric Russell. So the inbound pass comes into Davion Mitchell. Off the screen, Flagler from three-point range, and that's good. Knocked away from AU. Here's AU. AU, step back jumper, and that banks home. And that hit the front of the iron. Mayer wants to penetrate, drive, finger roll, two. And Turney misses the shot. Wide open Teague for two. I mean, that's just money from there. 19-point advantage with 13 to go here in Vegas. Entry pass Richards. Shovels it over. Duguay for two. Jonathan Chama-Chachua. It goes out to Flagler. Back over to Cryer. He tees up another three. That's good with the basket. And he now has 13 points in the contest. Back the other way. Another three. And that's who he said he models his game after. Let's see if he could connect again. 12-2 run. And Russell connects inside the three-point arc. 25-point lead. Back the other way, Flagler with that short-range jumper. And there's nobody there defensively, so 12 for Flagler in the game. Cutting through traffic, Wilson lays it up off glass for two. Here's Garrett deep in the corner, saves it up top for Russell. Russell triggers, three-pointer is on target for three. Work the half-court set. Around the screen, here's Teague. Teague fading away, jumper good. Off the steal, here's Butler, 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Lob pass underneath, and Butler just finishes on the feed from Maceo Teague. Backing it out, here's Cryer. Cryer crossover, gets his man loose, shake and bake, drills the three. Here's Butler, and he lays it up with that short-range little hook. Butler fills it up now with 17 in the game. Fading away, it's Russell for a two-pointer. They get it into Cryer off the double team. And they break it with Teague. Teague takes it length of the court, rolls around and in. 100-67 in the paint area. And that is Akuba. And that ball just rouletted around and finally dropped. The bounce pass, entry pass goes inside. Mayer blows the layup and inside, cleaned up by Thamba. Was just able to grab that rebound with ease. In the lane, and the scoop shot for two. So he's 5 out of 7 now. And the three-pointer is Akuba. And man, oh man, Devin Butts might have taken an accidental elbow there in the mouth by Mayer. And the drive by Cryer, and he'll get the lay-in for two. So Cryer now, 17 points in his debut. Here's Russell, and his nice little 12-footer was good. The rematch of that game played in Alaska last season, won by Washington in come-from-behind fashion for Theo Akuba. The lob pass and the finish underneath by Mayer. Loveday on the breakout. Here's Mayer. Mayer, Euro step in the lane, comes up short, tips it up and in. And that'll be the final. 112-82, your final score.